Hi YouTubers, this is Gorebag at gorebag.com. I'm going to tell you a little bit something about my background because it's very relevant to what I'm going to do with this guitar, this folk guitar. It's a Takamine folk guitar, in just a couple minutes. No, less than a couple minutes. A couple of seconds, really. Alright. So back when I was working, I was first exposed to folk music by Pete Seeger because I was in his classes. Every Thursday we had a class with Pete Seeger, we had classes with Big Bill Brunzi, we had classes with Lee Hayes and with Ronnie Gilbert and lots and lots of folks at our school. It's a very unusual school. Well, at that school, I never did pick up guitar, but I picked up guitar when my mother came back in 1953 with a guitar from Mexico. I've told the story elsewhere. I'm not going to go into detail now. But the thing about it is, I was playing this guitar, and my friends Carol Hunter and Shep Shabelle tried to show me the B chords, but I didn't get them. I just didn't get them. I played C. You know, I'm a folk music kid, so I'm very happy with C, F, G, and D, G, A7. I'm very happy with those chords, you know, but they tried to get me into the blues. I didn't like the blues. That was very complicated for me, and it still is. I play a very simplified form of blues. So they showed me the E chord, the A chord, and then Shep tried his damnedest to show me the B7th chord and its various nice permutations up the scale, up the neck. But I never did get it. And I'm 71. It's a little late for me to be doing this now. By the way, I want to mention that Uncle Raggy and I have the same opinion about this stuff, which is don't knock yourself out when you don't need to. I regard the Beatles as overcomplicated, their instrumental work, because they really do take the time to show off, and I think it's not very conducive to really good music. Well, they don't make good music, they make pop music, which is cheap stuff. So here's what I did. I just capoed up to the 2nd fret. This takes the place of my forefinger. Normally I'd use my forefinger to bar here, see? And then these 3 fingers here have to transfer their work. This is the bar, so now I can't use these the normal way, so this has to become what this was, this has to become what this was, and this has to do the job that this guy did. Uh-oh. Where's that extra pinky when you need it? So what I do is I bar, and not only does it give me the chords I need, like this is in B, this will work in B minor here, like this, and I'll show you what those chords are. They're very simple, but it not only does that, but it also automatically, like that, gives me all my stuff I need here without having to sweat and strain for it. Let me show you what the chords are that you need. You start out with A minor, and then you're going to go to D minor, and A minor, and you might use an E minor or a B7th. But these are not those chords anymore because they've all been shifted up by this capo, so the chords I'm calling off are all wrong. You have to understand that. They're all the wrong chords. This is not really A minor at all anymore. Now it's B minor, because it's gone up to, it's 2 units, so it's B minor, not A minor. Otherwise it would be a half, it went up only 1, and or something like that. So here, what this was, well, it was down here, and it went moving up here, see? So this former E must now perhaps be, I would guess, an F. I don't know these things at all. I never bothered to learn all the mechanics and the theory of music, never. I can't read it. I could write it at one time. I knew how to write music, but I couldn't really read music, and I never have. I don't know music theory in terms of what goes with what. I can tell you this, though, that a lot of what goes on in guitar playing is more about the guitar player than about the music. And I really don't think that somebody should arpeggio their way from A to B. I really don't think that's a good way to go. You can do it once in a while on an audience, but basically what that is like a mime on a street, you know, the street corner mimes, and what they do is they do their school, exercises on the street. They don't actually invent anything for the street. They just do their school exercises on the street. They never really master the art. They simply do what they're taught in school, usually high school or college. They'll take a mime class or something like that. And then they'll trot it out on the street and use it on the street to collect spare change. They might as well just ask for spare change. They're not doing anything that is really mime. And the same thing is mostly, by and large, true of most guitar players. They don't go past their lessons. And this is where Uncle Raggy and Daddy Stovepipe and oh gosh, there's so many wonderful guys. Well, Schwartz is fabulous also. Marty Z, he is fabulous, telling you stuff like this. I mean, he'll tell you, you don't need the tricks and traps. Oh, you don't. You don't really need them to get there. They're transitional things, see. So let me show you how I'm going to put a backing track on, and I want to credit the person who did the backing track. It was Rowan J. Parker, and I thank you for putting that up. It's called a B minor backing track, Blues for B.B. Apparently meaning B.B. King, who was named after the famous Red Ryder air gun pellet. Okay, so this is that not true, Master Tony? So watch what mastery you can have with being a shit guitarist. Hey, already I'm ahead. So I'm going to the D minor, back to the A minor. Now watch the single string. This is the open E. Yeah, so you can pull in some 13ths. End of lesson, guys. Go try it. See how easy it is. Capo on the 2nd fret, and just play what you call A minor. It isn't. A minor, D minor, back to A minor, B7th, raise it, come back down to your A minor, like that. And just take your notes here. You have see? Simple. So it's real easy to finger pick as if you're not really finger picking. Don't dream for a moment that you're doing what Eric Clapton does. Not even for a second. Marty Z can outpick you anytime, any day of the week. He can. And Daddy Stovepipe is going to blow your socks off, see? And Uncle Raggy will blow your socks off too. They're very surprising folks. They know an awful lot. They're showing you beginner stuff. And you're thinking, oh, well, you know, they're playing almost as good as I am. Well, you get another thing going. Take a look at these guys in performance and see what they can do. They're amazing. And they still advise you, don't try to be amazing. Just relax with it. Enjoy it. And really play what sounds good to you, what sounds right to you, because most of the time you're going to be alone playing. You're not going to be pleasing people. Please yourself. And if you can't please yourself, who the hell can you please? Seriously, they're buying your taste. If you have none, there's nothing to buy. Peace.